Runk. Drop it like it's twat. Drop it like it's twat. Drop it like it's twat. No, we didn't start. Okay, let's start. And welcome to Lifeline. It is episode, pull it back up, pull up the thing I want to see. It is episode 117. And of course, it is Sunday. Welcome back, everyone. We love you. It is July 7th. And guess what day it is? It is World Chocolate Day. And we want to wish you a happy World Chocolate Day.
World Chocolate Day for the fats.
So what do you think about chocolate?
I mean, the worst interview. I love chocolate.
Have you always loved chocolate?
I haven't always loved it this much.
Me neither, dude.
So you
nice.
Do you like it?
I love it now.
Oh yeah. But Dad always loved chocolate.
I love it. Dad would,
and we were like, why?
More than Dad loving chocolate, it was also the only sweet thing he'd ever eat.
Yep.
And it made me want to slap him.
Never pictured Dad with a now and later. Never that.
Did you ever want to slap him because of it?
No.
In the face?
No.
Okay. I did.
Get our Patreon, patreon.com/Lifeline Luxury. We got our a live episode up there. We got our a bunch of different Lifeline luxuries up there. It's a lot of stuff, a lot of content. Go over there and sign up.
We're pumping them out.
Yeah.
We're pumping them out 3 a month, baby. Oh, so unimpressive.
Great. I can do that. If you have a question, go to click the link in the description below or go to watchlifeline.com. And if you want a one-on-one advice session with Matt, go to mattdalia.com and get the merch, lifelinemerch.com. And check out Matt's podcast, Private Record. And my podcast, Congratulations. You know what I mean?
Subscribe to Congratulations. Yeah. Subscribe to the Private Record. Subscribe to...
All
right. Other stuff.
Oh. Hey, that hat
is off my head.
What does it say? Big what?
Big virgin energy.
Oh, God.
I'm a virgin.
Nice. 40-year-old virgin, like a movie, right?
I'm 40, but I'm just so young. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like even when I turn 40 or when I turn 40 in the future, I'm going to just be so young.
You only turned 40 once, though.
I'm just going to be so young. Ugh, it's crazy. I'm kind of sick of it.
Okay. Well, so, yeah, it's officially freaking summer. Officially. I mean, it is hot. Hey, dude. Oh, I got a tan? Okay, I got a tan.
Got a little more color than usual.
Yeah, I got two. I went in the sun 3 days in a row.
You never look non-vampiric.
Don't have to be rude about it.
And now you look non-vampiric. Does that even matter?
Vampires are hot, so. Anyway, yeah. I got 2 or 3 days in the pool, so might be why I'm a little bit tan.
Yeah, you are a little bit tan. I'm so annoying. Because it stays cold for a little too long in LA lately. Like it stays cold kind of into May. And I'm like, why is it not summer yet?
Even June.
The second day it's above 80. I'm like, this sucks.
Not
dude.
me.
It's too hot. Get me out of here.
Not me. As soon as the heat turns up, it can go up and up and up and up and up. I'm just like, whop, 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 whop. Let me do my stuff, dude. When it's hot, dude. When it's hot. I love the heat, dude. I want it hotter. Frankly, I want it hotter. Let me do my stuff in the heat.
No, you've been saying, let me do my stuff all day, even before we started recording, and I want to know why.
Because it's in that Kendrick Lamar song, dude. Let me do my stuff. Why does he say stuff, dude?
Because people like you it's the kind of thing people like you want to say, and then the song becomes memeified, and everybody's saying, let me do my stuff.
Yeah, maybe, dude. People try to do meme. The clickbait, not that that's clickbait. Clickbait is crazy.
I meant meme in the broader sense.
I know.
Yeah, okay.
There was a thing today on something that was like, it was like People Magazine, and it was like, woman goes to sleep to get her colon cleansed and wakes up to a hysterectomy.
Oh, what?
And it was like and she divorces husband after that, and that was like the headline.
That's not the right order.
But the headline was just the worst, you know. And then you look, and it's because
he was the doctor.
He went to go check to see if everything was good down in her colon, and noticed that there was stage 3 cancer in her uterus. So the doctor was like, well, let me do my stuff. So he took it out.
That you have to get. Oh, you can't just do that.
Well,
I guess that's probably
in
the
stage
sign.
3, and if there's cancer up in there and it's stage 3 or 4, I think doctor's got to do his stuff.
Is that? I mean, I don't know, but that would be. I would think you'd have to wake the person up and be like, "Hey, listen, we got to do this."
Yeah. I don't know. That was on the People magazine, so whatever it is very true.
But maybe the doctor couldn't do his stuff right after. Like you got to be
right. He's like, I can't do my stuff.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
I got to do my stuff right now.
I got to do my stuff right now.
Right. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, get me the uterus remover.
Wow, that's so hectic, dude. I don't like that story.
Yeah, it's brutal. It's that kind of stuff's brutal.
So why'd you bring it up?
Because we were talking about clickbait. Yes, dude. We were talking about clickbait,
and I weren't really. I said meme, and then you started talking about hysterectomy.
I know. But people really don't care about the art anymore. It's more
art
about,
of what?
Of whatever. It's more about what kind of clicks can you get of journalism of anything.
Well, the internet's never been about art appreciation, though. The internet's always been about click, 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 traffic, click, click, click,
Matt,
click, 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 traffic.
That's
right? You know what I'm saying?
No, that's as bad as Do My Shtuff. Okay.
I thought you liked Do My Shtuff.
I go back and forth.
Saying it. You must like it.
I go back and forth.
He goes back and forth, folks.
So yeah, and it's so hot, and I was swimming with my son, trying to get him to learn how to swim. It's really hard. But then I looked it up today. I looked up how to teach your kids how to swim, and it's really they're like slow, dude. You gotta be patient. So I'm like, all right, because I don't get mad. I've never yelled at him. I don't yell at him, but like I'm like, come on, buddy, you can do this. Yeah. No, I know you can do this, and he's just like, no, and I'm like, is that? I gotta push him a little bit,
Yeah.
But
I've seen you push him like that.
Yeah. You gotta get, because it's like, at what point are you raising? There's the way to be, and then there's too much one way and too much the other way, and it's like you want to try to ride the middle there.
And kids are just like, well, let me do my stuff, and parents have to be like, well, you can't just do your stuff. You gotta do some stuff that I want you to do,
man. Yeah. Anyway, I made him. But you just like wake up and eat a Cliff Bar and
what's the Cliff Bars,
bro?
Your kids eat Cliff Bars. That's like only something people over 30 should be doing.
Yeah, man, I know. Oh. I don't like it.
Oh, okay. Got real fast.
And it's fine, but it's just Kristen we started doing it, and I'm like, we got to stop doing it. And now it's like my son wakes up and needs a Cliff Bar. He's like a Cliff Bar junkie.
Tell him they're all gone.
But they're not.
But tell them all the Cliff Bars have sold out, and now we got to eat something else.
That's a lie.
It is a lie.
I don't know, man. It is what it is. But it's just like, as long as he's running around and outside and doing stuff,
doing his stuff.
Anyway, it's Lifeline episode 117, which is pretty up there, huh? Can you believe we've done 117 episodes so far?
A little over 2 years.
And on Chocolate Day. Why are there just too many days?
World Chocolate Day. It's so annoying.
Well, Chocolate Day would be World Chocolate Day. I mean, come on. Dude.
Not always. It's. I guess International Chocolate Day should be better.
We don't recognize it.
Not every day is an international thing. 4th of July.
No, I know that, but it's like, 4th of July, but that's so obvious.
Bastille Day.
What?
Bastille Day.
Boxing Day. Only Canada.
I thought it was. Is it Canada?
I don't know.
I thought it was England.
I say whatever.
What's Boxing Day?
I don't know. It doesn't matter.
It's the day after Christmas.
I know
Canada,
that.
I'm smart. The UK.
I'm smart.
Europe.
It's a Canadian thing.
Canada.
Cool.
I watched The Omen last night.
Oh,
you know how I do it? You do know how I do it, though.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well,
how do you do what?
I watched the movie, The First Omen.
That one I've seen. Wait, there's a remake,
right? No, it's not a remake. I didn't even know about this. No, not even.
What is it?
It's a prequel to the 1976 movie.
And that really recently came out, right?
This year.
Yeah, okay.
I had no idea that it was a prequel. I just turned it on, and I was like, I think this is part of the franchise. What franchise? I didn't know. I was looking it up as I was watching the movie. What's the title? The First Omen.
Oh.
And so I'm watching it. It's good. I liked it a lot. And then I was like, I looked it up, and it said it's the prequel to the 1976 movie, and I'm like, you know how I do. after that movie got done, I immediately turned on The Omen.
That movie's good because it has a high floor because George C. Scott is in it and he's the best.
No.
George C. Scott is in The Omen.
Gregory Peck.
Oh, what am I thinking of?
I don't know, but you need Magic Mind.
Ceviche. I'm just looking up because now it's going to bother me.
And so, yeah, it's good. It's pretty crazy. And I didn't know it was like an actual kind of good movie. Gregory Peck was in a downward career trajectory.
I'm thinking about The Changeling. Okay.
And completely different end.
There it is. Yeah.
And it was and he took the movie for like a nominal fee of what he's used to. It was $250,000 and 10% of the gross.
Oh wow, that's so much of the gross.
Yeah,
dude.
I mean it's $6 million, but
yeah,
made
back
60.
in the day,
yeah, I know.
That was a big chunk of change.
Anyway, but because there was another famous guy that was like, I'm not going to do it. This is funny. He was like, I'm not going to do it because I don't want to do a movie about the devil.
Okay.
And then in the sequel, he did the sequel.
That other actor?
Yeah.
And who was that?
Woodall or something? Robert Woodall or something?
Woodall?
Woodward? Something. Woodhall? I don't know. But anyway, he was like, no, I don't want to do it. I can't do it. And then he was like, oh, never mind. I'll do it. Let me do my stuff.
The Omen. Wasn't listening at all.
Number 2. The Omen 2. Nope. William Holden.
Oh, William Holden.
Yeah.
Damn, these movies had banger lead actors.
It's so funny though because like in the first
he's the man.
In the first one, he's having a baby and he's 59 years old. And
he's having a baby?
Well, I mean, men can't get pregnant.
Right,
but
that's why I said so.
It's not Alienation.
It's not like the movie Junior?
It's not like the movie Junior or the TV series Alien Nation where the men have the babies. And so
don't know what that is, but cool.
What?
Don't know what that is.
Alien Nation?
Yeah.
Really?
Am I supposed to know what that is?
Ah, man, I don't know.
What is that?
It's just like it was an old TV show. It's like, back when maybe when X-Files was on and stuff. It was like on after
Nation,
that.
Huh?
Alien Nation and the men had the babies.
Interesting.
Anyway, the chair's too squeaky, huh?
Your chair's been squeaky for weeks.
Does it show up on the podcast? Okay.
Sometimes, yeah.
No, sometimes, yeah, he said, dude.
Sometimes, yeah.
I'm not going to move. Okay, it's fine. We got to get WD-40 on this, though. But anyway, we have WD-40?
Yeah, we do. Let him do his stuff.
Oh, wow. All right, so what were we talking about, though? The movie? Yeah, 59, and it's like he just had a baby. And it's like, no, they didn't address it at all.
Yeah.
So imagine like a 59-year-old in a movie right now having a baby. It would be like so weird.
They'd have to address it.
Yeah, they'd have to be like, "Wow, you're so old, huh?"
In old movies, getting a butt exam.
He's WD-40ing my chair.
Gonna wake up without a uterus,
Matt.
I think it's fixed.
I would say so. You just sprayed so
even.
much WD-40. We're gonna be sick all day.
Yeah, it's gonna smell now.
Oh, yeah, it's a lot better. Smells like yeah, it's a lot better. Yeah,
Let him do his stuff.
Better.
All right,
and it also has to soak in there.
great.
So anyway,
soak in there. Yeah, they'd have to say something, dude. In old movies, though, it's so weird because back then, it was pretty frowned upon to not be married when you were an older guy.
Yeah.
So many movies have leading men that, like, the men are clearly over 50, and they're just single guys. They never address. Really? Yeah, I mean, right now I'm thinking of Rear Window, and it's like about a woman trying to marry him. He's like, no, I got to stay single.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It's weird.
Shingle stuff.
Yeah, I gotta do my stuff. I gotta do my stuff and stay single.
I can't be married. I gotta do my stuff. Wop, 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 do my stuff. All right, so
all right, let's start.
Yeah, let's do a video.
Shit.
Hey,
oh my god,
Chris
this
and
guy.
Matt.
Remember him?
This is the unhinged, double your money, living out of his BMW guy.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I just wanted you guys to know I'm doing better now. I don't need anyone's capital. I'm growing my own myself. Doing okay. Things are on the up and up.
That's good.
But I do have a new question. How can I get women to stop running away from me after 45 seconds of dating? Thanks.
The shortest date of all time.
Hi, how you doing? So good to see you. So anyway, I thought we'd come here. Where are you going?
Why are you running? I mean, if you were acting anything like you were acting in that first video,
that's why.
That would be why.
Yeah.
If you're not, it could be a number of reasons. One could be you're living out of your car. Women don't typically like that.
it's also women just have too many options. They don't. You got to show them that it's you, but you have to not care about it as well. It's a weird balance, you know.
Now, what could that possibly mean?
You got to show them it's
what
you.
You said. You got to show them it's you, but also what was
Hey,
it?
baby, it's me.
But what do you mean?
But I don't care that if you like me or not.
But you also have to not care.
Hey, baby, it's me. Oh, do you like me or not? Because it doesn't matter.
The worst date. The worst opening salvo on a date.
I'll tell you right now.
Yeah.
If I had a date, walked in, did that, got out, and just...
You're leaving?
Yeah.
Why are you leaving?
That's how much I don't care. I hope, hey, it's me. Hey, I love it. I'd love to be with you, but also don't care.
So the woman has to be like, excuse me, wait, don't go.
No.
We're on a date.
She would literally be like,
I know
she probably
that.
wouldn't say anything. I'd leave, go home, sleep so peacefully, and see if she hits me up.
But that's what he doesn't want. He doesn't want the date to end after 45 seconds. He specifically wants the opposite of what you're
I think what he's saying is he wants another date. Like he's saying,
oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he's not saying, why are dates so short?
Yeah, you're right.
He's saying, how come I can't date women for more than 1 or 2 dates?
Yeah, okay.
I think that's what he's saying.
Yeah.
And so I'm saying you got to have the, hey, baby, it's me attitude, but also behind that, but I don't care. I don't care.
Okay.
I've got a bunch. If you don't have women, I still have a bunch of women in my mind. And if not, I've got Xbox. You know what I mean? I could do that all day long and I don't care.
Oh, that would be a great thing to say.
Yeah.
You know what? I don't care if we go on another date. I have Xbox.
Yeah.
Guess what's going to happen? You're never going to go on another date with that woman again.
Like this.
That's terrible. That would be hilarious if I saw someone do
Oh,
it, but it would
dude.
be the worst idea of all
Just the best, man. But yeah, I just...
If what you're saying is desperation is repellent, you're absolutely right.
Yeah.
That is true across the board and is certainly true when it comes to the dating scene. Like you can't seem like you need the thing to work out because the truth is you don't need the thing to work out.
Right.
Because according to what you're saying, it typically doesn't work out. And look at you, you're fine. You got those sick sunglasses on. You're doing better. You're growing your own capital. Like
out of the car.
You're fine. And you're going to be fine if 100 women in a row reject you. But like here's what you got to do. You got to know, because it's true. You got to know eventually you're going to find the person that's right for you.
Relax.
So relax about it.
Relax.
It's not like, oh my God, I got one to say yes to a date. It's got to go so well. It doesn't have to go so well.
Yeah.
It's got to go the way it's going to go. You do your best. If it doesn't work out, she's going to do her best too. If it doesn't work out, so be it.
Yeah.
It's good you don't go on another date. It's not going to work out in the long run anyway.
True.
You don't want to just be dating. You don't want to just be like, oh, great, success in dating. Now I went on 10 dates. Woohoo. That's not good. That's not better.
Yeah.
You just want to find the person that's right for you. It doesn't matter if you go on one date with, again, 100 people. If the 101st one is someone you're going to end up with or spend a long time with,
HPV, but
that's all that matters.
Yeah.
No, you don't have to have sex with all of them, dude.
So don't do that. So you won't get HPV. But if you do, you might get HPV.
All right. Well,
and then you know what that causes? Cancer.
A lot of men are carriers that don't even know it.
I know. He's a carrier. You ever know about that?
On so much
I love
coke.
him. He's a carrier.
You're on so much coke this episode. It's crazy.
I love him. He's a carrier. Dude, my
that?
friend who is not with us anymore, he legitimately rode a motorcycle into a pole.
Oh, Dan?
Yep.
That guy was crazy.
Oh, God was he ever. And I loved
You did, yeah.
him. God, I loved him, dude. God, I'm so sad he died, but he,
I thought he was
Dan
popping a wheelie.
Yeah, right. But he
and then he ran into a pole?
Yeah.
Oh my God, the worst one too? Oof.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
Anyway.
He was young, dude.
26.
26?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
25, 26. And you know how people are like, wow, I had no idea that is how he would have died.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
the people are like, we would have never known. Oh, what? How did he die? A pop a wheelie into a pole? Right. Yeah, Dan did that. Sure.
Right.
Hey, guess who died? What'd they do? Pop a wheelie into a pole. Dan.
Yeah.
So,
that's crazy.
Look, a lot of time has passed, and I do think of him sometimes. But my gosh, dude, he was obsessed with I knew him in college, and when we were in college in New York, I went to college for 8 months, and I was friends with all business school.
Stern School of Business.
Tish is
Tish is where you went.
Oh yeah, Stern was a business one.
That's what I just said. Yeah.
Stern. So
Yep.
So
German. Stern.
So I had another buddy who went to Stern from my high school. Doesn't matter who.
I remember him.
And Dan became friends with him outside of me.
Oh, really?
Because he's like, yo, there's another guy that went to. Oh, he used to. I remember how he used to sound now too. Hey, there's a guy who went to your high school. You know, I was like, oh yeah. What the fuck? Yeah, tell me. I'm like, I don't know. But he was from Florida, okay, and he got to NYU and was like, so now I'm one of the good fellas.
Right,
you know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
And he was like, man, that's what I love about him. He was talking about the guy. He's a carrier, and I don't know what he means to this day. And I think he means
character.
No, a gun. I think he meant. I think the guy from high school that I was friends with tried to convince him that he carries a gun around.
But he doesn't.
No shit.
So that's not what it is. Then is what I'm saying.
Well, he's not an HPV carrier.
But then I think he was saying character, like your other idiot friend who said
no.
old-timers disease.
No, Dan was very smart.
Like your other idiot friend who literally thought Alzheimer's was called old-timers.
Well, a lot of that guy is kind of dumb. A lot of people think that though. And that's just kind of a stupid thing. That's like saying supposedly.
That's dumber than supposedly, because that's just one letter off. Old-timers disease, dude?
No, I disagree because I think, let me tell you why. Alzheimer's is something that old people get. So you might think Alzheimer's. People say old-timers. I totally understand that, and they should change the name of the disease.
I totally understand that if you're 8 years old, which is totally acceptable to think, why is it's old-timers?
He said he's a carrier. I love that he's a carrier. He did not mean character.
How did you, of all people, not ask him what he meant?
It was early on in the relationship.
Okay. God forbid you ask him what he means by a word.
It was either drugs or guns.
Oh, it could have been drugs for sure.
Yeah, he was on Molly all the time probably, or whatever ecstasy it was back then.
Anyway, yeah, just don't be desperate. It's tough because the harder, the more you, get rejected or it doesn't work out, the more it seems like you need to like fix something or do more, but that is not necessarily the right impulse because you end up being even more desperate. Just keep working on yourself on a separate track. Yeah. Eventually it will happen.
London on the track.
All right.
Dude, I'm going to...
do your stuff on this track and eventually it'll work out.
I'm going to listen to Real Motherfucking G's when I get in the car later.
It doesn't matter. Nice.
Dude, but you ever get that? Like where you're like, oh, fuck yeah, I remember a song. And then you're like, I'm going to listen to it later. Dude, it happened yesterday and today. Yeah. It's going to be so dope. I'm going to get in that car. Real
motherfucking G's. Has something in his throat.
Jamaican song. All right. But you know what I'm talking about.
I do. Getting
married. Getting married to a polygamist. All right.
In a polycule.
All right. No. Okay. Don't make it dorkier. What I said was funny. Don't make it dorkier by saying a polycule.
In a polycule. Said it again. Don't respond to threats. Okay, next one.
George Bush. All right.
At Chris.
Adam Sandler.
Big fan.
Wow.
From New York.
I can tell.
I'll keep it short. A friend of mine blocked me a few months ago because I stopped lending him money to gamble.
Oh.
I've known him my whole life. We gamble together. He lent me money back in the day.
Oh, okay. Damn.
To even, to live and even to play poker. So I had enough. I stopped lending him money. Okay. And he blocked me and said, we're no longer friends.
Hey. The tongue movement.
He lives nearby. I can knock on his door and apologize, but should I even apologize for not lending someone money to gamble with? Like, yeah, he said he would do the same for me, but
the tongue
like,
I'm not watching.
Those days are behind us. I don't know what to do. Should I apologize, knock on his door?
Well, why would he apologize for not lending him money?
Because
the guy lended him money?
Yes.
Well, but he did. But he. Am I wrong that this guy did lend the guy money from?
I don't think so.
Oh, he never did.
Wait. No. Okay. No, I don't think you're wrong. I'm saying no. He did. You were asking, am I wrong?
Lent each other money.
Okay.
In the past.
So this guy's like enough.
Yes.
He's out. The other guy's out of control now.
I mean, depending on the discrepancy of how much it was, I don't think that this guy's in the wrong.
Yeah, me neither. But I think the guy who blocked this guy's more. Yeah. If anybody's in the wrong, that's just so extreme. Yeah. Also, who was that guy to say you, the person calling in, has enough money to lend?
Yeah.
Like people are. Who knows what people are going through financially at any given time?
Yeah.
Even people who seem like they're loaded might be going through a rough patch.
Also, like this guy I don't know if he gambles anymore, but if you don't gamble anymore and you're like, nah, I don't want to be a part of that world, you're not going to lend some money gambling because it's going to fucking activate you wanting to gamble again. I get that.
Yeah, but you're really assuming a lot.
No, I'm just saying it could be anything. You don't know.
The bottom, I mean, that's, oh man. I really wish he was still, if I could ask him, have you guys historically paid each other back, or do you guys have an agreement that what's mine is yours? Because there's a lot of variables here that could make the guy who called a little more in the wrong than it seems.
Yes. Well, there's obviously more to the story, but this guy, the one thing I could think is like if the guy lent him 20 grand,
yes,
and then he lent the guy 2 grand,
right?
Then that's not.
And then was like, I can't.
I can't do it anymore.
Yeah, then it would make more sense. Right. But I would say if you can knock on his door, he lives that close, do it and be like, hey, why'd you block me? Can we at least talk about this? Like, just because I said no, I won't lend you some money, you're just gonna block me? We've been friends forever. Yeah, we've been through a lot. We've both lent each other money. I said no this one time. It doesn't mean we're not friends. Are friends for only lending each other money? Like, what is this? But also, if we're trying to be understanding, clearly that guy's going through a hard time.
Yeah. That is very clear. So maybe be a little understanding and maybe go knock on the door if it's important to you.
Yeah, go knock on his door and be like, what's going on, man? I can't lend you the money, but that's not important. You're important to me.
Right.
Let's figure this out.
Yeah, that's good advice.
Do that for sure. Sounds like your buddy's spinning out a little bit.
Yeah, but stay strapped, dude. Be a carrier when you go because you never know.
No, that's a bad idea.
You don't know. I'm just saying you don't want to get caught slipping, right? If a guy is at his house, you're on his property, depending on where you are. If you're in Texas, he's fucked. So be a carrier, stay strapped.
He's in New York.
All right, well then, I mean.
Don't bring a gun. Obviously. Okay? Next.
Oh, tape it behind your head like Bruce Willis.
And have it always be like, he'll be like, what's going on with your head? He'll be like, I don't know, I got an itch the whole time.
Okay, well, so you still want the money, huh? All right, well, so anyway.
No, anyway. Ow! And then the gun goes off?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
Oh.
It's all right.
Next.
Hi, Chris and Matt.
Nice hair.
My name is Kelsey. I'm responding to the sweet, sweet girl who's talking about getting her dream job, and her boyfriend has his dream job, and they live together, and they have to move apart if they take these jobs. I just wanted to let her know that my boyfriend and I are currently doing that. We're about 4 months into it. I took a dream job in California, and we are currently living in Virginia together. But it's been really great. We plan on seeing each other a lot. He's only been so supportive of me taking and pursuing this career. And there's a foundation of trust and respect. And it's been really great for us. So I think it will be really great for you. I definitely don't regret taking my job. And I think that doing the long distance thing will be worth it for a while. So we'll see how it goes, but good luck to you. And I really hope that you take your job.
So sweet.
Very sweet. Just a very, very, very sweet person.
Even offer advice, just like totally doesn't have a question.
That happens.
I guess sometimes. It's her podcast now.
You know what? Bye, guys. It's now this
what if we
very nice redhead woman's
do the podcast and it was just her. Dude, I feel like, I guess... Yeah, I think that's kind of what we said.
That is exactly what I said.
And here's the proof is in the pudding right here. She's living it.
Oh, right, yeah. Totally.
And she went to California, bye money, but it's all good. It's like, I mean, I know you're going to have a career now, not just a job, but also bye money,
And why is it bye money?
Taxes.
Yeah, taxes are tough in California, but they're also tough everywhere in the country because federal taxes are
right.
Taxes,
But state taxes, bye state money.
Bye state money, dude.
You know what I mean?
I do know what you mean, but... You're dumb.
No.
Yeah. I mean, thank you for calling in and saying that you're living proof that the advice that mainly I gave the previous caller. So yeah, great. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
All right, next one.
Hey, Matt and Chris.
Hello.
I love you guys so much.
I love you too.
All right, so here's my questions. I want to know, what are your thoughts on the secret, the law of attraction? Do you guys believe that your thoughts become a reality? Do you guys believe that whatever you dream, you can achieve it? How much of the law of attraction do you guys believe? For example, do you believe, the law of attraction only works if you work hard for it, and you don't think just because I want something, I'm going to have it? And I'm just asking you guys, I'm trying to have let me rephrase that. I am going to get married on July 6th in Houston, Texas.
Congratulations.
And everyone knows how hot Houston is. And I want to manifest a 72-degree wedding.
That doesn't work.
On July 6th. Or will manifest. It will happen. So what are your thoughts? Do you think someone can change the weather?
Oh, God.
Really getting to the issue.
One single person can change the weather luckily.
Well, I mean, you know.
Or is that crazy?
Went from working
as
hard.
crazy as believing in crystals.
Went from, okay,
so I wanted to know your thoughts.
I am Michelle Obama. She ends it.
Dude, no is the fucking answer.
Dude, in the beginning, is working hard, can you really agree that working hard, you can get what you want? And you're like, yeah. Can you change the weather? I'm Michelle Obama. Okay, look. You know, dude, no. It's not going to be that degrees, and it's going to be hotter.
Not going to be that degrees.
It's summer in Houston, dude. Everyone at your wedding is going to have swamp ass. It's going to be awful.
Swamp ass is the most disgusting
People are going to say after you say, do you have swamp ass? And it's going to be so bad, dude. But it's going to be great, and you're going to love each other, and it's going to be so sweaty.
The Secret, which for those who don't know is like a what would you even call it? Was it a book first?
Yeah, The Secret.
And then there was like a video that was very popular.
Ideology.
Self-help,
and
basically. Now it's literally basically you can manifest things, make things come true just by focusing on them and thinking about them and meditating on them.
Right.
Now, obviously, just in general, that's bullshit. There are things that, again, as she said, if you think about it,
thoughts become action.
Put a lot of energy into it, and then actually act toward those goals. Of course, that's a real thing.
Thoughts have a better chance of becoming actions than non-thoughts. So yes, so there you go. Yeah. But it's like, you know, the amount of not true about the what?
But sorry, I'm just finishing up here. Your thoughts have nothing to do with the fuck weather.
No metaphysical evidence.
Okay? Nobody's thoughts have anything to do with the fuck weather.
Well, I mean, Indians would... Oh, is she Indian?
I don't give a fuck.
I'm just saying.
Nothing she thinks is going to affect the weather ever, whether it's on her wedding day or any day. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, if you've got pretty much no shot. You've got a fighting chance if you invite the Cherokee tribe a day early to Houston and do a rain dance, or the Sioux.
Talking out of your asshole.
Dude,
don't even know which tribes
Sioux
do the things you're
either Sioux or Cherokee or another one.
Well, that's true, because that technically
Choctaw.
Is any
invite
of them.
the Choctaws.
Choctaw's such a sick name.
Yeah. Is that my name?
A lot of those tribes or nations or whatever have the coolest
Choctaw.
names.
Invite the Choctaw Indian.
So cool.
Invite a group of Choctaw Indians a day before the wedding to do a dance for 76 degrees. Hey,
Stupid to do the last part. But no, honestly.
Stupid to do the last part? Why?
What was the deal with, you could say, you weren't supposed to say Indian, then it was supposed to be Native American. Now Indian's good again.
Whatever it is, I don't care. Simply don't care. That's
what
they
do you
are.
mean?
Don't care I don't care. Call whatever. It doesn't matter.
But if you call whatever, then no one knows what anybody's talking about, because they're saying tree
I think they're pancakes
instead of sky.
I am a right-wing extremist.
And what does that mean?
I call anybody anything, and it doesn't matter, and it's not
That's
offensive.
what a left-wing extremist is, you fucking idiot.
No,
call anybody anything.
No, I'm saying I'm not afraid of certain words. I'll say whatever I want.
Oh, wait, hang on.
Because I'm a right-wing extremist.
I got a fantasy baseball update.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Talk about it doesn't matter.
It wasn't what I thought it was going to be. Anyway.
Nomar Garcia-Pierre?
Nomar Garcia-Pierre, yeah.
He's French. Nomar Garcia-Pierre.
Yeah.
He hit a home run and goes, and runs the bases. All right, next one. Now, I already did that.
You didn't
Chris
do it as
and
well.
Matt, love you guys. Love the pod.
Love you.
And my name's Kayla Keating. I'm not related to Lizzo, though I do be eating.
Cool.
Anyway, so my question today is about dreams. I've been having dreams about this guy that I didn't even have sex with, that we talked for a bit. And I'm in a relationship now with someone else. And I keep having these dreams where we're like resolving conflict. This guy ghosted me, by the way.
Well, there you go.
It's just like fucking with my head. And then I wake up and I don't know if I'm supposed to like tell the guy that I'm with now, like I'm still having dreams about this guy, but like I still love you, but like this guy's in my head.
Of course.
What do I do? Do I tell the guy I'm with that I'm dreaming about this guy who I was only talking to for like a couple weeks, but I still see this guy like on the regular, the guy who goes to me and I'm having dreams about.
All right, well, at least that.
But we don't talk. So do I tell the guy I'm with now? And also, like, how do you stop having dreams about someone who you don't want to have dreams about? Thanks, Livy.
I mean, I think that you don't say anything. It's like this is just a you battle.
It doesn't really matter, though. The dream you're having, I would think about that guy. Obviously, sometimes this is not the case, but oftentimes, it certainly sounds like in this case, it's true. It's not about that guy. People represent ideas and things, feelings, whatever in our dreams. Like, just because if I have a serious girlfriend and I'm deeply invested in the relationship and I'm having I randomly happen to be having dreams about someone I dated years and years and years ago who keeps popping up in my dream. It doesn't mean I'm like thinking about her or I miss her or my current girlfriend has some reason to be jealous. Yeah. It's totally out of my control. Your mind's trying to work something out. Who knows?
Are you crying?
Yeah. But like you don't know. If your boyfriend got mad about that would be weird. If you want to tell him, if it's bothering you that much and you want to talk about it, then talk to him about it.
I can understand why a certain type of guy would feel uncomfortable about you having a dream about another guy. But I mean, I wouldn't. But like, I would be like, if she keeps having it, I would be like, huh? And he ghosted you, huh?
Well, I think the ghosting is the thing you want to think about. Plus, what is this thing you say you always see him, but you don't talk to him?
That's weird. But maybe they're like in a class together or they work together.
Yeah, okay.
You know?
Well, it might be.
Maybe he's wearing a muzzle.
Here's what you don't want to do. And this is coming from experience because I've been on the other end of it and it's so useless and uncomfortable.
Oh.
Don't get the idea that it would be a good idea to talk to that guy who ghosted you to try to sort out your feelings so you stop dreaming about him.
Oh, wow.
I've had that happen to me.
The dreaming thing too?
What?
You've had what?
An ex of mine has been, this was like a couple years ago, had been dreaming about me a lot lately.
Right.
She's married with children.
Okay.
She was like, hey, and I hadn't heard from her in a while. You have like some time to talk one of these days? And I was like, sure, whatever. I didn't know what.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I had no idea what she wanted to talk about. And she was like, she told me that. And she was like, and then she was like, I would like to resolve our issues because then maybe I could stop having you in my dreams. And I was like, what are you involving me for?
She wanted
resolve this shit without me.
She wanted to eat.
I don't even remember you.
She wanted you both laying horizontally in the same room together doing that eat. That's what she wanted.
Maybe underneath everything,
it all.
But certainly not. I didn't get that sense, but maybe. I don't know.
She probably didn't either, but she wanted that eat.
Maybe. That eat, you know? Anyway, just don't involve him. It has nothing to do with him.
True.
It's all about you. Like,
keep it to yourself.
Well,
it'll go away. We can dream about the guy forever.
It might not go away if you're like, I need to stop dreaming about it. Then it might stick around.
Yeah, relax.
Just relax about it.
You are not your thoughts.
It's just a weird thing that's coming up. It'll pass. Mm-hmm. It's going to be fine. Don't feel like you're hiding something from your boyfriend if you don't bring it up. Bring it up if you really need to. It's not that big of a deal, though.
Also,
and keep in mind that it's not that big of a deal because then it'll be more likely to go away.
Also, I want to know how many dreams she's had of the guy. If it's 3, that's way different than every single night for 4 weeks. You know what I'm saying?
Of course. Every single night for 4 weeks, then I'd be like,
that's
maybe.
If that is happening, then you got to talk to everyone about it. Well, you told us, so. Well, I mean, hopefully your boyfriend now doesn't watch the show.
Yeah.
Okay.
I strongly believe that your boyfriend should not have an issue.
It doesn't. Oh, yeah. Okay. So you're saying it doesn't even matter if she tells him or not.
It shouldn't. Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't care. I mean, Kristen's had dreams of exes and stuff. I don't care. I don't
sleeper,
and it's all good, man. I wake up even happier. It's the best thing that ever happened to me. But no, but like she's told me about it, and I just like laugh if it's like something. I'm like, wow, because dreams are usually funny and weird.
Yeah, and also we don't have control over our dreams, and it's not. People think, oh, you're dreaming about somebody. That means you're thinking about them and you care about them. That's not what that means at all.
Right.
I dream about the most random shit and people that I've known over the years. It has nothing to do with them.
Yeah, true.
Sometimes it does. Like if it's, but even then, I was going to say if it's like my dad or my most recent ex, but even then it's sometimes not specifically about them. You know?
Yeah, right. And sometimes they say everybody in your dream is you anyway. You ever hear that?
Yeah, I have heard that.
I don't know who made that up, but that sounds kind of cool. I'm not sure if it's true or not, but maybe you're just dreaming of yourself. which is really conceited, and you should take a look at that and maybe not be in a relationship.
I think not only is everyone in my dreams me, but everyone in my life is me.
Yeah. Now you sound like the girl who thinks she can change the weather.
You're me. The girl who can change the weather is me. Chris is me. Anthony is me.
Okay. That's literally Calvin said that last year.
That's a cool thing to say.
All right. So, okay. Well, let's do another one then.
Yeah.
Hey man, Chris, you guys briefly mentioned in the last episode I watched that your mom will add like S's and stuff to movie titles.
Eddie Vedder.
Yeah, my mom does that same exact thing where like sausage party was sausages partying. Like she'll completely like royally fuck it up, like add tenses to the verbs and shit that don't exist or add or subtract the. Why do you think a lot of old people do that? Like sausages partying or
that is true.
Galactic Guardians instead of the Guardians of the Galaxy, or what was the other one? Oh yeah, It Comes at Night was The Night Comes, right? Why do you think that old people kind of like royally fuck up movie titles? Saw your Pueblo show, Chris. Absolutely insane.
It was insane. Thank you.
Your what?
That one was insane.
What did he say?
He saw my Pueblo show, which was like I did 30
Pueblo,
minutes.
Colorado?
Yeah, I did 30 minutes of this gang talking about this gang member there. Anyway, it's on my YouTube. Go check it out. But the I feel I'm 44. I feel like it's happening to me because I'm like I could give a fuck. It's what it's called.
So you think it's about the lack of fucks given?
I do. Yeah, I think it starts as that and then just becomes. I don't know what it's called now. You know,
but that's not what people say.
What?
The people like mom and the person is he talking about his mom? I didn't catch what.
Yeah, I think so.
Then. They're not saying, I don't know what the name is. They're saying the name with confidence and then putting an S on the end. So it's not like, I don't give a fuck. It's like, I know the name. Well, it's this plus S.
It's not that I don't give a fuck. It's that...
You know who was one of the worst people in history? Hitler's.
It's the fact that they don't care enough when they're hearing it for the first time. That they're like, this information is... They're old. They're like, I've heard everything. This is not impressive. If it's really something I need to hang on to, I'll hang on to it. But then you end up saying Troy Aikman, and my mom doesn't give a fuck. So later on, she's like, Rob Aikman's. And then it's like, because she didn't process it, because she doesn't care, because she knows she doesn't need to. She's 76.
Yeah, she's not 76, but yeah.
She's 75.
She's 74.
No.
Yeah, she'll be 75 this year.
Really?
Yeah.
She's not 76?
Nope.
I mean, 75?
Neither one of them. She'll be 75 this year, like I said already. How is that? He just turned 76.
I thought mom and dad were the same age and then one age up. Same age?
That's not something what you said. The same age and then one age up?
Yeah, well, because of the year.
Okay, 48 and 49. It's 48 and 49.
Yeah.
Dad and then mom.
Yeah, so it is right. So then they're both the same age.
Her birthday hasn't come.
I know, but then so she's going to, if he's 76 already,
yeah,
then she's got to be, because he turns.
Yes, exactly. A little bit before her.
So they're never the same age?
Never, no.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
They're a year and a half apart.
Okay.
Almost exactly, actually.
Okay, cool.
Right. Almost to the day, a year and a half apart.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's like a true mystery why old people just suddenly start adding S's to words and names. It's crazy.
But it's not just
funny to me.
But it's not just adding S's. It's also other things. And those things that are accompanied with it are messing up names, saying different places.
Okay. So you think adding an S is just another...
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Sure. I think so.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe. That's probably true, actually. Yeah. Okay, I'll give you that one.
Okay, cool. Okay, good.
Hey, Chris and
Just
Matt.
woke up.
Hey.
I may have done some gardening tonight, as the kids call it these days. I was thinking... No, I was watching the Kingsman movie. I wasn't thinking.
Oh, so different.
And he said, humans are the only species that have to live with the knowledge of their mortality. Like animals don't know that they're going to die someday.
Yeah.
Like the Sky Ghost human. So like, would you not want to know that you're going to die?
Yeah.
Because in theory, you'd be like, well, if I know I'm going to die, I'm going to live my life to the fullest, Stephen.
Yeah.
To the fullest, Stephen?
But it doesn't seem like we do that anyway. So maybe we would live our life to the fullest if we didn't know we were going to die.
That's more accurate. Yeah, probably.
I would rather not know. Yeah. I may not. I mean, like, look, not everybody in the world that ever has been born has died. So.
Of course not. So what does that mean?
It's not proof that everyone dies.
Oh, that's so stupid. Yeah, it's weird that A, you hadn't realized that until whatever age you are, but B, that what made you realize it was the movie The Kingsman.
Well, Colin Firth's a good actor.
Because this is something I've literally been thinking about since I'm 9 years old.
And I've even seen Kingsman and I didn't think of it.
You still never thought of it until she said it?
When that happened, I go, and then now I hear it on Lifeline.
Got it. Okay. Yeah. I
Kingsman,
don't
dude.
think... I guess... But see, here's the thing. My instinct is kind of to say, yes, I would like to not know that I'm going to die. But then I'm human and I would learn it because I'm
Wait
human.
a minute.
It'd be,
Where's Ralph?
It would happen
These
naturally.
old people keep going away.
There's no version of being alive as an aware adult human.
Yeah, you'd have to be
not
completely
realizing
fucking idiotic.
that other people die and then realizing, wait, I'm
take
another
it back.
person too. And there's just no version.
I take it back. Just like that, I take it back.
Yeah.
And because I grow and change and learn. I'm not the kind of guy who's stuck in my ways like that.
Nice.
You know. But yeah, I
What did you just look at? You looked at something over here.
Dude. What? Why do you ask me that kind of shit? I'm looking at something, but why do you care?
You committed the sin of letting me see you look at something besides my face.
Why do you even...
Now I'm making you pay for it. What is it? See you... What is it, dude?
There's one piece of beard hair that's sticking out.
Sticking out, right? This is why I asked, because I thought it might be that, because I saw it earlier.
Oh.
Yeah. So now I can cut it off. Back being mad?
I'm not mad.
Pull it out.
No.
Oh, so scared,
well,
dude.
But it's a whole hair. It'll hurt.
Nah, I don't feel pain.
I mean, you know.
All right, we'll do it later.
Cut it later, but
so scared of it, dude.
It should be cut. I have someone else do it. I don't like the hand scissors, but I just think that is weird that you always notice when I look at that.
You know what?
Look over there on me. Oh, yeah, it's
See,
pretty.
A guy noticeable. I know. We've talked about this. A guy I know named Rob Ward, way back in like 4th or 5th grade. Whenever one of us, him too, we talk. We
I don't like when my face gets touched, right?
And no, he would go like this.
But isn't that him?
No. Oh, is it? Is it the guy who
don't touch my face? I have a thing about my face getting touched.
No.
That's not Rob Ward. Okay.
No, he would go like this. He'd be talking to you and go like this. Just look at your forehead and look back at your eyes. He's like, why are you looking at my forehead? And then I brought it up to him and he was like, yeah, he does do that to me too. I was like, what are you looking at foreheads
That's
for?
Weird. Also, especially because he was tall, right?
Yeah,
which is even
look
weirder.
Up at my forehead.
Yeah.
If you're watching, Rob, call into the show. Make a video.
Don't do that, dude.
Make
That's
a video
weird.
about why you used to do that. Or maybe you still do it.
Wait, his wife's watching right now and she's like, oh my God, yes.
Yes, exactly.
Finally, someone gets my plight. Yeah. What was the thing about? What was the last one about?
The essays, right?
Was that the last one? No, it was the animals dying.
Oh, right. I mean,
we both forgot.
could I have the worst short-term memory? I have the worst short-term memory in the history of humanity. It's mind-boggling how much I forget stuff that just happened and remember everything that happened a long time ago.
I have the best short-term memory and the worst long-term memory. And I have the best short-term memory. It's a joke. Yep,
dude. Uncle
it's
Vinny.
a joke. No, it's like a fucking Steve Martin joke, you know?
Oh. Wanted me to say Steve Martin, not Uncle Vinny.
You know Steve Martin? Him and I kind of fucking vibe like that, have the same thing.
The least similar senses of humor.
Well, we're both silly, right?
Yeah, wants to be like Steve Martin. So
I mean, I'm just saying, I could get a suit. All right, next one.
Oh, here we go.
Hi, Chris and Matt. I love you guys so much.
Love you too.
I'm a day one baby, day one listener of Congratulations, of Lifeline, the private record.
Hey.
I'm a huge fan of you guys and what you guys do. My issue is that I just really don't enjoy being around my boyfriend's family. They're very prim and proper and formal, and my family just isn't, so I'm just not used to the formality.
Yeah.
But I've been with him 4 years. We're planning on getting married in the near future, but I've yet to just really relax and be comfortable around them.
Wow.
His two brothers and their girlfriends are really close to our age, but they have huge fucking
tits,
ginormous sticks up their assholes.
Wow.
And just give off this energy that they're so much better and more put together than us. And it just feels like a constant competition of who's doing the best and who's most successful. And it's just obnoxious, and it's gotten to a point where I really just dread having to be around all of them. It's definitely not a situation where I can just avoid spending time with them. We've tried to just, try and get them to let loose. I'm always trying to lean in and deepen my connection with everyone anyway, but I just feel so different from all of them that it doesn't seem to help or make anything more pleasant. So, is this sometimes just a part of having in-laws and just biting the bullet for your partner and getting through these little family weekends? Or is there a way that I can make these family gatherings a little bit more enjoyable? Any advice is greatly appreciated. Love you guys. Thank you.
It's at some point it's not on you anymore. You know what I mean? Like,
it sounds like your soon-to-be husband agrees with you, which is, I think, the most important thing. If that's the case, which is what it sounds like, you guys need to figure out little things you can do while you're around them, little signals, exactly, little code words. Like that, that you can, it's like little moments where you can be making each other laugh or at least feel like you're in something together.
Oh, I thought you meant to signal to each other.
That is what it is. Oh. You're signaling.
I've got to take a big shit.
Yeah. That might not be the best code phrase for that, because then you actually have to get up and, and leave for a little while. But your boyfriend will like it.
I'm trying.
But yeah, you got to up the enjoyment of the tiny unit within the bigger group. Otherwise, you are destined to just suffer through them. And then obviously you talk about it afterwards, but you want to be able to do that during, so you can at least have little spikes of enjoyment throughout.
Oh,
but yeah, that is part of that. It's why people say, "Oh, the in-laws are coming to town," and everybody knows what you mean.
Yeah, I mean, like, look, at some point you just got to divorce yourself from the actual, other people that are adding to this. If you're trying to fix it and they can't, then that's on them.
Yeah.
It's hard. It's probably one of the hardest things to do in life, I think, is actually not take on other people that matters feelings like that,
Explain that a little bit more.
Well, like you said I'm actually good at it, but I was thinking about it after you said that. You said this last time, and I'm like, I am good at it unless they like matter. If it's Kristen or you or mom or dad, my kids, it's like if I did something that made them feel bad, my world is way different. But if it's somebody I work with or somebody that I was like, I don't care. I'm like, that didn't happen. I don't care.
What if it has nothing to do with something you did?
Yeah. That's good. That's a good question.
Does it affect you?
No.
Really? It only affects you if it has something to do with the effect of your
It's my
behavior.
codependence. It's my codependence is what I'm getting at.
Wouldn't that be the opposite, though?
Well, like if somebody, if somebody came up and if somebody came up and said, "Oh man, I just lost my job," of course I would fucking feel bad for them. Mm-hmm. Is that what you're asking?
I mean, it's an example of the kind of thing, but like I'm talking about a little smaller scale stuff.
Right,
like you sense someone's just down and you care about that person. It has nothing to do with you, but
I would feel it. Yeah, I would if I cared about the person.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
But you did say I'm good at that.
You're good. My perception of you was that you're good at not taking on other people's feelings of people you care about.
It depends, really. It really depends.
All right. I'm the worst at that. I take on everybody.
You are the worst at it. Yeah, you are the worst at it.
Okay, I mean, making me feel
bad. No, you're a huge gaping boop.
Died. Flatlined. One more?
No. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Mert and Chris, love the content. Keep it coming.
Okay.
I actually made a submission ages ago about my fear of flying. And
I remember this guy.
You helped me so much, actually, because you said that I'm not that special to be the one to die in the plane crash. Good. But you also said that you give my family £1 million if I died in a plane crash. And I kind of feel like you saying that, I was like, well, if I fucking died in a plane crash, then like this would be the maddest coincidence. So like, I feel like it would be kind of sick in some respects. But I've been thinking about this thing. I have a feeling that Chris is going to agree with me, and Matt might not. But I'm also going to try and explain this because I find it kind of hard to explain this. But when I'm watching films or listening to music, It's like it's subjective, and certain films or music will say, take from it whatever you get. But with me, I feel like I'm watching or listening to this thing because I think that the person who's making it is sick. So I want to know what you're thinking and what I should take away from it, because otherwise, if you just have a song that's really vague, I might think, oh, well, I must be really biased and just take my idea away from it and just kind of keep going with what I'm doing because it fits with my life. Whereas what I want to hear is like that person who's so fucking clever to make that. I want to know exactly what they're telling me and what they think. Like, for instance, Matt making a film, you might say, take from it whatever, you get from it. But if I'm wanting to learn something, I want to know exactly what you're thinking and why you're making it, so I can take away whatever you're telling me, because you're fucking way smarter than me, probably. But I don't know what you guys think. I hope that makes sense.
Want to discount
I'd be interested to hear what you guys think about that. Back. Thank you so much. Keep doing everything you're doing. You're the best.
You're cool.
Yeah, you only own 50% of what you make creatively, though, because it's like, once you put it out into the world, it's what other people take from it that's what's important to them. I mean, and that's kind of one of the things about art, right? I mean, I always want to know, like, if I see a David Lynch movie, I wish I knew what David Lynch was
Don't you think part of you wishing it so badly is that he'll never tell? I'm in the middle on this because I, as a person making, there's two versions. There's me as an audience and me as the maker. As the maker, I'm kind of interested in being like, okay, this is what I meant,
right,
in the right context. But sometimes you just want to be like, well, it's more important what it meant to you, because at a certain point, there's like a tipping point, I think, where you're potentially diminishing someone's enjoyment of it by explaining too much. But I don't subscribe to the thing that Lynch does, which is like, I don't explain anything at all.
Right.
It's just it's beyond explanation even for me. It's all up to you. It's like I'm more in the middle. So
I agree.
I get both, and it can be very frustrating when an artist is like, I don't know. It's not up to me. It's like, well, you made it though. You went through all the pain in the ass work of making it. Every single step you went through because you just had to make it so bad. You didn't feel nothing about it. We want to know what you feel.
Did I tell you about I saw the TV Glow movie? Did I saw it?
Yeah, I didn't see it.
But it's like that. Like it's kind of like, what is this about? And then you think about it. And I was watching it and I was like, man, this is really good. I think I know what they're saying. But I looked up an interview of the director afterwards, and she just fucking explained it.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh yeah,
that ain't it, or you like
no, that was what I thought, but a version of what I thought. It's never gonna be the same, right? But like, I'm like, that's good. I was like, oh, cool, all right, and I liked it more. I guess
it's a bit of a cop out, I think, when filmmakers at least are like, no, I don't want to sing. Yeah, I think they're sort of backing away from the risk of alienating the most of the most possible people liking the movie.
Some filmmakers,
because it's safer to be like, I don't know, it's up to you, and then that person can take whatever they want, and so can everyone else who heard that interview. But it takes kind of like a bigger nutsack, a bigger Honoré de Balzac, right?
I don't know.
Not
sure what that is.
To say, this is what I meant, and if you thought something else, you're fucking wrong. That would be sick if every director was like, or every writer of every book was like, this is what I meant. If you think that other thing and that means a lot to you, guess what? You're fucking wrong, and you wasted all your time doing that.
And they do this.
Right. Then that would be absolutely insane, but that would be the ballsiest shit to do. Literally the ballsiest, because your balls were almost
just
out.
Fucking Steven Spielberg.
That'd be amazing.
That wasn't what Schindler's List meant.
About BFG.
What's that?
The animated movie about the big friendly giant guy.
Oh yeah, big friendly giant.
Big fucking giant.
Not enough people know what BFG is, though.
I bet more people watching this show know what BFG is than Schindler's List.
No way. That's crazy, bro. You're so out of line.
Look.
Well, what? I mean, that's.
I'm just going off what's more recent. People know things that are recent.
But Schindler's List is a classic all-time. It's classic, man.
It's classic
all-time movie. BFG. I didn't even know what it was when you said it, dude. It sounds like a rap group.
But dude, you're like 55. You know what I'm saying? Like
I'm not 55. I'm 44, and let me do my stuff, dude.
Most people aren't paying attention to movies that came out 30 years ago, man.
You're completely. That's off. You're off, bro. And we figured it out, so that's great.
Comment.
Yeah, let us know in the comments.
And don't be afraid to be like, I know what BFG is, but I don't know what Schindler's List is. Nobody cares. Everybody knows movies. Everybody knows movies don't mean anything to anybody anymore.
Oh, fuck. I'm going to be in Australia. I forgot to do my dates. God dang it, man. I wanted to do it in the middle. I'll be in Australia.
Dagnabbit.
Duluth, Minnesota, and a bunch of different places. Just put the link down there. Go see Chris Lee on tour. I'm going to be in Memphis, Tennessee, Dallas, Wichita, Kansas, Oxnard, California, McAllen, Texas, Beaumont, Peterborough, London, Duluth, Thunder Bay. Speaking of Thunder, chrislee.com. Thank you very much, guys.
Thanks, everybody.
Hello.